And the realism of coming back isn't good. New Jersey just did it. So 2 teams are going to lose 2 at home. I don't like the math. But like you said, just win a game on Sunday and then see where you're at. That's the truth. And the other part is Bob in the last 2 games, even though he was vulnerable, even though another power play goal could have clinched or cinched a win, is playing like the Bob who played in Columbus, who won Vezina's, and who got the contract. That's scary. Having said that, I don't think he can do that for 4 straight. Can he do it for 2 of the next 5? He probably can. So now you're up against it. So that's what you see. And from Toronto's point of view, they're playing a really good team. And Boston found out. And it's house money. And I think the Florida Panthers, who've been very good since the tirade and the Kachuk speech on a Toronto radio station, they've earned and deserved everything they've done in the last 5 games.
I am having a massive flashback, and I've talked about this a number of times over the last little while. Massive flashback, Mr. Kouleas. 1994 Stanley Cup Playoffs. We dusted the St. Louis Blues in 4 straight, and the Vancouver Canucks went to 7 games, double overtime versus the Calgary Flames. Pavel Bure with a brilliant overtime winner. And we're sitting in Dallas, sitting there, oh boy, do we got this. They just beat Calgary. The Vancouver Canucks made mincemeat out of us. The fact that we got 1 win in that series, that was the 2-3-2 format. I'm convinced that Vancouver lost the game just so they could get an extra home date, because we were literally no threat to lose it. I mean, it was unbelievable how you go 4 straight and quickly you get a dose of reality. I felt the same thing that Toronto had to be leery of with Florida beating Boston and coming in overtime game 7, coming into Toronto, everything that they had done, they had slayed the dragon and the Toronto Maple Leafs had. They had exercised the demon. Okay, great. Now you're down 2-0. And it feels so eerily similar, because the Vancouver, it doesn't matter anymore what your regular season record is. It doesn't matter that you struggled down the stretch and then you have to get going to make the playoffs. The team they're playing right now is a really good team. It's a really good team. And you better recognize that first and foremost. And if you're going to play 30 minutes, if you're going to take 30 minutes and put it in cruise control in this league, you're not going to win. Not very many games. And if you do win, it's going to be by good fortune.
They got a lot of gamers, right? Sam Bennett, all about him. Reinhardt's on the 3rd line. Kachuk's with Bennett. Then you got Barkov. Verhaeghe has been found money ever since he came to Florida. Brandon Montour's been an unbelievable 0 goals in 37 playoff games until this series. And really, the last 2 years, he's elevated his game to not elite status, but very special status. Like, they've got that guy to go with Ekblad. Gudas, you better know where Gudas is when you're on the ice, and now Bob doing his thing. So it's a very good team.